Did you record an intro?
No, I forgot to do the intro. I thought you were supposed to do the intro.
Dude, I did it last month.
I did it last month.
Wait, you're right. You did do it last month. Shit.
That's because we skipped a month because it was 8,000 degrees and the camera actually melted. So that's why we had to skip that month.
Yeah, well, you gotta buy a new camera when they melt.
But no, this is a really special episode. This episode is about
fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Wait, we doing the intro now?
We're doing the intro.
Oh, dude, that's
right
perfect.
Now.
Okay, we'll roll with that. Yeah.
So, September 13th is our 4th annual Fuck Cancer event. And this is a huge deal for us. It's one of our biggest events of the year in terms of just people physically in the tap room, which is fantastic.
Definitely.
That and the other one is our anniversary party.
Yeah.
So this is a really, really big deal for us, not only just fitting people in the room, but raising all this money for the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition.
Yeah.
So September 13th, 1 p.m. is when it kicks off, but get here early, or if you want a seat, get here early. We actually open at 9 a.m. We're going to have a ton of stuff going on that day, which you're about to hear about.
Yeah, you're about to hear about everything that we have coming up for the Fuck Cancer event. We're going to talk with some breast cancer survivors. We're going to talk with the people putting on the Fuck Cancer event, and we're going to talk about this awesome beer right here that $1 of every single one of them goes to the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. We always have it on tap.
I'm also going to put some stuff on the screen that will directly link you to Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. So if you want to donate, if you can't be here and you want to donate to the cause, 100% of everything that we raise goes to the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. That money then goes to helping people, and you're going to hear about what they do. They help people get treatment. They help people get tested. They help people get their homes cleaned while they're getting treatment. Like they're like a full service. I can't in all conscience spend just 3 seconds quickly explaining what the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition does. So check out their website. All the information's on the screen here, and donate to them. They're fantastic. We love them. I love you.
I love you, Joe.
And fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
That's goddamn right.
Cheers to that.
Absolutely. Oh, speaking of cheers, and what do you drink? I know what you're drinking. You're drinking Pinipple.
Pinipple, man.
And I'm
every
drinking
time.
Yippee-ki-yay. Fuck cancer.
What's going on, everybody? Zach here with the Get Twisted podcast, and one of the reasons we hold the Fuck Cancer event every year is because of the people in our Twisted family who have personally been affected. I'm here with Jenn and Jess. Jenn sometimes is known as the mayor here at Twisted Irons, because if you meet Jenn while you're here at Twisted Irons, she's going to be very welcoming, and chances are you're going to have a great conversation with her. And I'd say just about everybody who comes in here gets at least a little bit of time to talk to Jenn.
And she's also going to tell you what to do.
And we have Jess, who happens to be somebody here's better half. Even Molly knows. You may also catch Jess modeling for our latest merch here at Twisted Irons, and you may also catch a little resemblance to her on some of the labels as well. So both of them, like I said, were personally affected by cancer, and I was hoping that you both would share a little bit of your stories with me.
Absolutely. So I am a 3-time cancer survivor, breast cancer, thyroid, and kidney cancer. 4 and 3 years strong, and that's why we do what we do here for Twisted Irons and for Fuck Cancer.
Yeah.
I am a breast cancer survivor. I had triple positive breast cancer, and this year will be my 9th year cancer-free.
Awesome.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. And so I have to ask, what does this event mean to you every year?
Well, to me, it gives me a purpose after 3 cancers in less than 2 years to be able to give back to the community and to Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. It's an amazing event to support people who are going through the same battles that we have all gone through. So it means the world to me.
It's also really important to me. I think it's a great way for all of us to connect the community here in Delaware for breast cancer survivors, families of survivors, and the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition itself. It's a great chance to give back and introduce everyone to one another, to all come together to really support the community.
Yes.
Yeah, family here grows every year.
Yes.
So if someone's coming out, if they're thinking about coming out, what can they expect to see at the Fuck Cancer event?
It's a very heartwarming experience, in my opinion. It's a chance to listen to our stories and other survivors' struggles and battles and how they've overcome things. It's a chance for people who have lost their loved ones to cancer to express their feelings. We have raffles, silent auctions, great food, live music. We have the best bartenders around, the best beer around, and they can expect to walk out of Twisted Irons having new friends that they never knew that they had.
You can expect a lot of fun. It's a great opportunity for us to raise money. So there's a silent auction, there's raffle. We try to make it as fun and as lighthearted as possible while still giving people the opportunity to meet one another, share a little bit about their experience or someone in their family's experience. But overall, it is a lot of fun. It's a great way to connect and hang out with people, going through all the stuff that you can bid on, that you can put raffle items in for. And it's a great chance to enjoy beer and meet people that have a similar situation to you and enjoy everybody's company for a good cause.
In 2023, we changed the name of the event to Cancer Sucks instead of Fuck Cancer. Do you think it's important for the event to be called Fuck Cancer?
Oh, absolutely. So Cancer Sucks, we were trying to gain more exposure with the community, like radio stations and local newspapers and that type of deal. The Cancer Sucks didn't resonate with people the way that Fuck Cancer does. I mean, those two words say it all. It's raw, it's human, and people enjoy coming to our event just for that reason, because we're raw, we're real, and we want everybody to walk out of here feeling like their purchases, their raffle items, their silent auction items that they bid on actually impacted the community that we're serving that day and every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen and I are of a similar mindset where we are not going to make ourselves more palatable for you. So we're not going to name the event to make it more palatable for you.
Damn right. How have you both seen the community here rally around this event each year?
So the first year, Dave, Noelle, my husband Rich, and I were all in Boston visiting Matt and Jess, your brother, their son. And we were out on the patio, and Dave's like, "Want to have fuck cancer, or want to have an event for breast cancer?" I was like, "Okay, let's give it a whirl." And that was like the end of June. So we essentially had 6 weeks to throw this event together, and it was very hairy that first year, to say the least. But we got it done. We made a good amount of money for Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, and it was mind-blowing. And then every year thereafter, it's just built. We've gotten better or more quality items for donations from people. It's just a very humbling experience, in my opinion, and it makes me feel that I don't even have words to explain it, but it's just an amazing day, an amazing event that has evolved over the years, and I can't wait for this year.
Yeah.
The community really comes out more and more every year. The crowd gets bigger, the donated items get bigger and better, and more people every year go, "How can I help?" Especially at the event, if it's their first time, how can I get involved? What can I do? And the more the merrier. We're so happy to have people come out, even the day of, "Hey, can I help?" "Yep, here's a t-shirt. Get back here and help us organize and make it happen." And the total that goes to Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition every year gets bigger, but the event itself actually gets bigger. The community grows and connects with each other, and it's really, really amazing.
It warms my soul to know that people want to help out that much. It's truly amazing.
So we'll see everybody again for this next one.
Absolutely.
So what are you two drinking today?
Pinipple.
The dark Czech lager for me.
All right, I'm drinking Pinipple too. Cheers, everybody. What's going on, everybody? Zach here with the Get Twisted podcast, and today I'm here with the ladies behind all of the magic, the wives of our owners here at Twisted Irons. I'm here with Lorie and Noelle, aka my mom.
Thought you guys looked alike.
The real bosses.
And today we're gonna talk about fuck cancer. But first I have to ask, what is it like being the wife of one of the owners of this brewery and all of the things that it's brought to your lives over the last 4 years?
You start.
Holy shit balls. What's it like? It's like being with two 12-year-old boys every day, but at work. It's awesome.
That's not fair.
I would say, well, first off, they're both super passionate about what they do. And for me to work here and be a part of it and watch them as they've grown through this whole journey so far, it's been really awesome because I feel like I learned so much from them in this process. Like I never knew anything about beer and never even really drank beer until we started this journey, and we would go to breweries and try things out. And so it's been an experience for sure, learning from both of them. But I have to say, it's kind of like having another marriage, because the two of them are constantly in communication and constantly texting each other. And Lorie and I, when we get together, we laugh. We're like, oh, the girls have just been chatting all day about this, that, or the other. So we get a kick out of it, actually.
Sister wives.
Right?
So for me, it's been really cool watching Matt make his dream come true. This has been his passion for many, many years. And I think Dave just kind of is the yin to Matt's yang. I know that sounds disgusting, but I mean it in the best possible way. Matt makes a great product and Dave knows how to sell it. The two came together and all this magic happened. We've been behind them, supporting them the whole way, but in the process, our customers became our friends and those friends became family. We're part of the community, and I couldn't be prouder of these boys.
Yeah, they're strangely similar, but oddly different. So it's like putting those two things together and just being like, okay, let's see what the hell they're gonna do this time, and names of beers and all kinds of crazy stuff that all of us get together and do, which is it's a lot of fun.
So this is your 4th year being a part of the Fuck Cancer event. Now, what are each of your roles going into this each year?
Well, for me, I kind of do a little bit of everything because I love the bartending aspect of it. I've been doing retail and sales and restaurant for probably like 30 years. So I'm not that old, actually. I meant 10 years.
20 years.
Right.
No, 10 years.
10 years. So I really enjoy that part of being on the behind the scenes with bartending. I call it behind the scenes because I'm behind the bar. But I mean, we've helped with Jenn soliciting and getting people to like donate to the cause, as far as monetarily, as far as giving us products so that we can raffle off things. We've done all kinds of things, getting together with putting the signs out, talking about what the t-shirts are going to look like with Joe, and probably just a little bit of everything. But personally, I really enjoy, I love being behind the bar because I love talking to everybody. And I feel like with the Fuck Cancer event, it's really dear to my heart. So I everybody that comes in, I tell them about the pineapple beer. And I feel like everybody knows a little bit about the story because of getting to share and being here on Saturdays and being behind the bar.
Yeah.
So.
For me, I'm kind of the unofficial behind the scenes event planner for Twisted Iron. So I try to help as much as I can with the setup and with the running of the event. But Jenn and Jess are the heart of it. But this year I had some interesting ideas that I hope will be more experiential for the people who are coming.
Okay.
So Zac, you can come get tinsel hair extensions this year.
Oh my God, I always wanted those.
Get decorative nail extensions.
Okay.
We can give you temporary tattoos from this big all the way up to a whole sleeve.
Okay.
We'll paint your face. We'll read your tarot cards. And all proceeds, of course, go to benefit DBCC.
Awesome. So I'm sure that both of you have your own personal reasons for wanting to be involved with this event as well. And I was wondering if you could both share a little bit about that with me.
So for me, my mom, your grandmom, as you know.
Mia.
Yes, Mia, also fondly known as Mia. She was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer in 2017. And we lost her within 7 weeks of her diagnosis. Just being by her side and laying on the floor next to her bed in the hospital and watching her go through it. And when she stayed with us before it got really bad, and Dave helping take care of her, and just every step of the way, having you come up and sit at the hospital room with me, it just really, it was huge in knowing that this is an event that we really had to do so that we could help people in some way that go through it. If it could help one family to as many families as possible, because it's such a horrible disease, and we want to give as much as we can. And when Dave first came upon this, that it was something that could be helpful, we both just looked at each other, and he's like, I'm going to talk to Matt, and I'm sure he's going to be on board with this. And Matt and Lorie and all of us just got together, and we're like, this is huge. And then we met Jenn, and, and then Jess was in our lives, and it just seeing all the people and that are important to us and how it affects them really, made it hit home and say, this is really something that we want to be a part of.
I got involved mostly because my family was involved, and I've seen these strong, powerful women and what they've gone through. But through that experience of the first official Fuck Cancer event, I got to meet some of the ladies at DBCC, and they adopted me. So this will be my 4th year sitting on the committee for the DBCC Lights of Life Gala.
Very cool.
Happening in March at Bally's in Dover. So yet another great event for the DBCC that Twisted Iron sponsors proudly. So come out and support that as well.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit more about how that event, what happens at that event?
Yeah, they have a terrific survivor showcase where men and women who are survivors of breast cancer, they get to strut their stuff on the runway and tell their stories. There's fabulous food, open bar. There's a theme every year. So this year's theme will be denim and diamonds.
Ooh.
So put your shit kickers on.
Lord knows what she's going to have us do this year, because last year she had a little sweatshop going on here where we were building little towers with her centerpieces. And so Lorie does so much for the behind the scenes for the galas, and we're so happy to help with that too. So it's kind of fun because we have all different little pieces that we tie together, and it's all for that amazing cause that we get to donate this money to, and we'll hear so much more about that with everybody else that's speaking about what it contributes to and everything. So it's great, and we get to have a lot of fun with it too.
Yeah. Very, very blessed, very fortunate.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you both so much for coming on. And and what are you both drinking?
I'm drinking Tan Lines.
I did it all for the Wookiee.
All right. Cheers.
I got pineapple still.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fuck cancer.
Dude, breast cancer, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
that's why we have the event was called Fuck Cancer to start, because we're irreverent enough, and also we want to be taken extremely seriously when we tell cancer to go fuck itself. However, we changed it, 1 year?
2023, the event was called Cancer Sucks.
Because we wanted radio coverage.
Right.
And then they still didn't want to do it, so we were like, fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer,
back.
yeah.
It's coming back. So this event otherwise has been extremely meaningful to everyone here at Twisted Irons in some way.
Absolutely.
Explain your side of the story. How did breast cancer affect you?
Yeah, so for me, it was my grandmother. So we called her Mia, and I had the cool grandma. Like, everybody always thought growing up that it was my mom. She was on the younger side. She had so much fun. If she was here at Twisted Irons, she would be picking the beer with the strongest alcohol content.
Nice.
And she would be partying every day. She would have loved this place so much. And so she passed away in 2017. Around that time, I was like freshly 21, and we had taken my brother out to Amsterdam for him graduating high school. We went to see Tom Petty that summer, and then all of a sudden, within 2 months of us doing all of those fun things, she ended up getting diagnosed with breast cancer, and it had already spread, and it took her within the course of 2 to 3 months from that point.
That's terrible. I wish I could have met her. She sounds, from everything I've heard about her from you and your mom, she's a fantastic
She's really
woman.
the coolest.
Wish I could have met her.
And she was the reason for a lot of my music taste too. Oh my God, she had the best taste in music, man.
Like Slayer and Iron Maiden, stuff like that.
more like the Beatles and like Pink Floyd, stuff like that. But where it all stems from. So
True.
I thank her for that every day, man. So
Nice.
How about for you? How has breast cancer affected your life?
Well, for me,
Hey, this is Joe coming to you from the editing room. We had a little audio issue with me telling Zach about my experience with cancer, so I wanted to jump in here and fix that. I was just explaining to Zach, my experience with cancer comes from my partner and much better half, Jess, who was diagnosed in early 2016. She was in her late 20s, and we never saw it coming, as I assume most people don't. But it really knocked us for a loop. She's an amazing, strong woman, and she dove into everything feet first. Meanwhile, I felt completely helpless. I really didn't know what to do. All I knew is that I just needed to be there for her. So no ask was too big or too small. I dove in with both feet, and I was going to support her through this in any way that I possibly could. One of the things that defined our relationship from the beginning was we create a lot of art together. If you know her or I, or you follow any of us on social media, you know we create a lot of photography together, a lot of art together. And one of these things was we do a lot of underwater portraits and things like that. So part of the discussions that we had when she was going through her various treatments was that we wanted to maintain as much normalcy as we possibly could, just for the sake of our own sanity. So throughout the process, we ended up filming a documentary. We were working with a production company out in Vegas area, I believe. And it unfortunately never saw the light of day, but it did teach us a lot about our relationship and a lot about the disease itself and the things that we were going through. And she did bravely jump back in the pool and go underwater with her little bald head, and we made some of the best, I'm gonna cry. We made some of the best images that I've ever made, and I will never make images like this ever again. I think this is an unfortunate situation that actually gave us a bit of beautiful art. But thankfully, she has been cancer-free for years now, so we are extremely happy with that. And as you're going to hear when we jump back in, she's very involved with the breast cancer community in lots of different ways that I am too ill-informed to speak about. So I will let her describe that to you if you haven't heard it already in the podcast. So anyway, sorry for interrupting. Back to the show.
So for her to get involved with the Fuck Cancer benefit has been amazing, and also, for me as well. But that's very long-winded, but that's how we got here.
Yeah, we do this for the people we love, dude. Yep. And it affects everybody. Everybody's got a story with this. So, I mean, that's the importance of this. That's why so many people come out, is because everybody has a story.
Absolutely. And if we can make just one person's story a little bit better, a little bit easier, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth it.
What's going on, everybody? Zach here with the Get Twisted podcast. I'm here with the owners of Twisted Irons, Matt and Dave. And today,
Why is it so fucking loud in here again?
it's open mic night, Joe. We always end up doing this on open mic night. But
Damn it, we suck.
today we're going to talk about one of my 3 favorite drinks of all time. It goes coffee, water, and Pinipple IPA here at Twisted Irons. I'm about to get off camera, and Lisa Hatfield is going to join Matt and Dave for an interview about how the Pinipple came to be. All right. So this question's for everybody. I hear that you all had a part in how the Pinipple IPA came to be here at Twisted Irons. Can you tell me a little bit about that story?
Well, I'll start off and say it's her fault.
It's usually my fault.
I'll start off and say it's her fault because she came to us with. I know, Rick.
You have a dog. Sorry.
It's okay.
She came to us with the idea of doing some sort of something beer-wise for breast cancer. And as far as I'm concerned, like Noelle said, you know, we lost our mother-in-law in 7.5 weeks from 000 breast cancer. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm in.
So this question's for Matt. Can you tell us a little bit about what goes in to making the Pinipple?
It's a state secret. No, I mean, what we thought about when we wanted to make this beer was, I mean, it was a hell of an opportunity, I thought, as well, to get really engaged with the community. But I thought we wanted something accessible, something that was a little lighter. We didn't want to make it 8 or 9% like just alcohol bomb where people would be shit-faced and generally unpleasant. We wanted to make something approachable, accessible, a little lighter in alcohol. Hazies are obviously were then and still are pretty prominent, popular. So, you know, against my better judgment, we did that. But having tasted a flavored IPA from, I think, a brewery in Florida or something like that, with another fruit like tangerine or something, I was like, okay, pineapple. Like nobody, like that's a good one. I hadn't seen that one, and so we decided to do pineapple as kind of a like the flavoring. And so at first it was just, can we evoke these aromas of pineapple with just hops and just hop oil extract, stuff like that. And that's where we get a lot of it, the sweetness, but we had to put the thickness in there, and so we're putting pineapple puree in from the beginning, really, but not a lot. It's not a fruit bomb. It's not some of the like the sours that are all thick and smoochy, and like it's pretty light bodied actually, and it's not like a full blown, hey, I'm chewing a pineapple. It's just, this is reminding you of pineapple. So I think it turned out pretty well, and we really haven't changed the recipe in over a couple of years now. So I think it's worked out well. It's a staple. It's always on, and I don't know, I'm sure somebody said it by now, but $1 per draft goes to DBCC in perpetuity.
So Lisa, I need to hear the story from your perspective in approaching these guys and asking them to make this beer.
Yeah. So it was a Sunday afternoon in 2021, I guess it was.
Do you remember?
I do. I remember it was a Sunday afternoon, and I had been here once before, and this was my second trip in, and there was not many people here that particular day, and Dave and I got in a conversation and just talking about life, and I had mentioned some things in my life, like driving the race car and the fact that I had breast cancer, and he shared that Noelle's mother had passed from breast cancer, and it was not planned. I literally just looked at Dave and I said, you know what you should do? You ought to brew a beer that $1 of everyone goes to a breast cancer organization that we agree upon. And he said, okay. I couldn't believe it. Like, I really couldn't believe it. He said, okay.
It was that easy.
The easiest thing I ever asked a man to do, and he actually said yes.
Wow. Wow.
So from there, we had a couple of meetings and did some research and picked the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition.
No,
and
you pitched it. We agreed.
And it was born. It was born.
Let's talk about the name a little bit, though, because we wanted something, I think, fairly unique, but also keeping in with kind of the other humorous names that we've had for beer over the years. And this was even still in our first year, really. So
We have to clarify. It's not Pinipple.
It's not Pinipple, it's Pinipple. And Ray, actually, one of our servers, came up with it. So credit there. And I discussed it with Francesca and I think Kelly at the time at DBCC. And when they were in here, because this is not something you want to have in a text. Like, I'm aware enough to know that. So, it was a face-to-face conversation. I said, look, here's what we want to do. And they thought it was, it was cute. It's like slightly off color, but it's still safe. And the good intent was there. And so I think to this day, it remains just a really great convergence of serendipity, frankly.
And I remember the day Dave and Matt both approached myself and Francesca and said, we've got a name, but like it's a little risque. It's a little risque. We were like, all right, lay it on us. What is it? And they're like, Pinipple. Never forget. And we went, yes, that's the name. That's it.
So we were like,
to this day, I cannot say the word pineapple actually at all.
even if I'm going shopping for a pineapple at Walmart,
Even in text,
I can't say pineapple.
Where are the pineapples?
yeah. My text now autocorrects to pineapple.
That's awesome. So on the can art for the Pinipple IPA, there is a little tribute to Lisa on there, which is the 703. Can you tell us what that means?
Sure. So as I said to this man I just met, you should brew a beer. I finished that sentence with, and you should put my race car number on the label. And again, he said, okay. So
Obviously, they've both been drinking.
true story. So I drive cars on a track, and my car number is 703. And the story behind that is simply that I used to do a lot of triathlons. So 70.3 was my longest physical race, and breast cancer was my longest, most challenging physical race.
And
You're
a survivor.
And I'm a survivor. Correct.
So, I mean, that's critical.
Correct.
And moving on to the Fuck Cancer event. Do you know what this event has raised in the past, and what do you have any goals for what it could possibly raise this year?
So, I mean, it's not just about the Fuck Cancer event. It's really not. Granted, Jenn does an amazing job, really. We obviously do the $1 per pint for every can and pint we sell goes to the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. We have the 5K every June, which donates. We have Jenn's event, which did an incredible job last year. And then we also have a golf outing. So those three events, along with the perpetuity of the $1 per pint, we did almost 40 grand last year. So that was absolutely incredible. It's an honor. It's humbling and an honor to be able to give back at that level to people who just need help. And that's killer. That's key. So again, this is not about us. This is not about A event, B event, C event. It's about helping people. That's it.
Absolutely. So do we know exactly what services the funds are going to through the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition?
We do. So the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition provides services and help to women who don't have insurance, women who are low income. They provide transportation to radiation and chemotherapy. They provide assistance with drugs that they need to take if they need them. But in addition to that, they do a lot of community outreach, and they have events for survivors. And so they bring the sisterhood together. And there's some community there that helps people be around like people. So there's a whole lot of that going on as well. They also do outreach for education to get people to go get their mammograms. And let me just say, while we have the opportunity, that's not just women. I mean, men get breast cancer too. And so it's really important that people are aware of that, and they do a lot of that awareness and education, particularly here in Delaware, obviously, because it's the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. So they use the funds to fund all of those outreaches. Yeah.
So for all of you, what has it been like seeing the turnout from things like creating the Pinipple, getting the reception from just giving $1 every time you drink one, to having events like the Fuck Cancer event.
Okay, gonna point to me, are you? Like I said, I mean, this is the purest honor that someone could bestow. Just the capability of using your talent to give back to society, to the community, to people who can't afford it, who need help. Like, it's unreal. It's surreal. It is. It's unbelievable. And like, I'm not tooting my horn, but I'm happy.
It's interesting that I think everybody, and I know I speak for myself, but I think Dave does this too. You always kind of just, in the midst of all the insanity and the craziness and the busyness, just stop and go, wow, okay, like this is happening, we're doing this. And so this is, yes, of course, for the business, but for this as well, it's like we're involved in this, and it's a real pleasure, and it's a real treat, and it's an honor, as Dave said. I have people up till last shift I worked on Sunday, where they choose a beer if they're not certain. I tell them $1 a draft goes to DBCC. They haven't even tasted it yet. They're having that one. Not everybody, but like the fact that people on faith will do that, I think that just goes to show you, like, people want to help, right? You just gotta sort of help them help themselves in some cases. So it's amazing, honestly. The relationship we've had with all the survivors and all the people and volunteers and everybody, but especially with the DBCC and their leadership, it's been amazing.
Your turn.
What was the question again? I lost it now.
So the question was, what's it been like seeing the turnout for events like Fuck Cancer and people donating for the Pinipple?
It is literally so amazing. First of all, I'm just so impressed with the number of people, as Matt said, that order Pinipple just because they know what it's going to, right? And a little plug here, one of the nice things about it is, as you were saying earlier, is it's really a light IPA. So I have a ton of friends who don't like IPAs, and they like this, I mean, literally like this beer. And so they order it for dual reasons, right? Because it's delicious and it supports. But from there, it went on to the Fuck Cancer and Jenn doing that every year, and the 5K that's done every year. And like, this whole community came together. And that's what's more amazing to me, is that a beer got brewed and a ball got rolling, and that ball is not stopping, and it's just raising so much money for so many people that we don't even know how it's affecting them, right? But we know how it's affecting us, right? Because because quite frankly, when you get breast cancer, you feel helpless. You feel like there's not much you can do. And this is something that we can all do to give back. Those of us that are survivors, those of us that have lost people to this awful disease. And this is something we can do in a really fun way as well. And as Jenn said, you come here not knowing that there's a family here, and you leave here becoming one of those family members. And this project has a lot to do with that.
Wow, well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Dave, you're fired. She's the new.
I'm out.
I gotta order paper towels.
Where's my spreadsheet? Gotta go do a spreadsheet.
Thank you guys so much for doing this interview. Lisa, thank you for coming out for this.
Absolutely.
And what are you guys drinking?
That's
what's left of the Nana Strawgasm, which is our new-ish banana strawberry sour.
Let you go next.
And of course, I'm having Pinipple. And I don't know if I'm allowed, but can I have my survivor sisters come into the picture with me?
I got to answer too. Guess what I'm drinking?
Whiskey.
No. That's a good answer, but because my swing needs...
Let's get everybody.
Hold up.
Let's get everybody.
Because my swing needs such help, I'm drinking swing lube.
So I just have one more thing to say. Twisted Irons is one of the best bars around in town. Fuck Cancer, it's an event. But you walk in here the day of Fuck Cancer, and you may be a stranger to to the whole entire bar, but you'll leave here with lifelong friendships. And that's one of my favorite things about this bar. It is my family and my support system. Fuck cancer.
And we love you. Amen.
Yep.
Fuck cancer.
What's going on, guys? Zach here with the Get Twisted podcast, and today I'm here with the owners of Twisted Irons. We got Matt Found and Mr. David Markle, and we got some exciting news for you guys. Twisted Irons has been named as the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition's Shining Star honoree for 2025, and I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what this means.
Hey, it's not a competition, but we won.
Yeah, it was kind of remarkable when we pulled up the email. I guess I didn't really know that there was this thing, and I should pay better attention.
At least you read the email.
Yeah, because like we always work with DBCC, but it kind of took my breath away, and honestly, I was kind of like tearing up because it was quite an honor. They have lots of people that donate and companies and stuff like that, and let's face it, there's bigger shops than this one, you know. So to even be honored like this is it's truly humbling. It's truly amazing, and I think it just footstomps the mission we've been on with them in collaboration to get the word out and raise money for this.
Absolutely.
And we have so many people to thank. We invited a whole mess of people. They let us have fill up 2 tables of 8. So you know we have so many people to thank. Our wives, of course, for supporting this dumbass idea to begin with. Honestly, you know, and Jenn McHugh, who does the Fuck Cancer event in the fall. Karen, who does the run at the beginning of the summer.
5K.
The 5K. You know, Lisa, who first kind of helped us really get pointed in this journey, and we talked to her on another segment, I think. You know, and Glenn. My wife, Glenn for doing, Glenn 100% for helping, and really running the outing, the golf outing that we have every year. You know, on top of it, my wife Lorie's been doing the decorating committee for the DBCC gala that they have every year for the last 3 years.
You got to stop and pause and say, she's fucking amazing. Just got to say that because what she puts out is absolutely killer.
Well, I appreciate that, and I know she would as well. She definitely enjoys doing it, and you know, it's good doing service work. I think it feels good.
It feels great. It feels good. It's
really rewarding.
I'm dropping F-bombs. I'm sorry. Like in public. It's an honor. I'm going to say it. It's a fucking honor to be able to give back to people who need help. That is why we do what we do. And I cannot be more honored, more humbled to sit here and actually have this interview. It's surreal. It's honestly surreal.
Yeah.
It is. Like, we're helping people survive, get educated, get tested, get driven to testing, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Awareness, visibility, you know,
right.
Everything.
Right. Like, I never knew I would do this in my life, but it's just, I can't say the word. Very humbling.
So if you want to come out to the fundraiser, it's going to be on August 6th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Waterfall in Claymont, Delaware.
Jesus, you memorized that shit?
Like that it's on the sheet.
It's on the sheet.
Right.
Dude, I couldn't remember that. No.
What are you guys drinking?
No, I can't say.
Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's Daughter? I got Pinipple, man.
Nice.
We're all cheersing anyway.
All right.
Yippee-ki-yay.
All right. Long drink.
Did we forget to record an outro too?
I didn't.
That was you. The outro was you. For sure.
The outro is pre-recorded, man. You just have to put the file in. Did you delete the file?
I did delete the file.
God damn it. All right, let's do an outro.
All right, cool.
This has been the Get Twisted podcast. It's been a really long episode. It's been about telling cancer to fuck itself. It's been about helping people with breast cancer, and that's what we've been trying to do. So this has been the Get Twisted podcast. Thank you for drinking with us. Thank you for listening to us ramble on, and we hope to see you September 13th,
1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Donate.
We're doing it for boobies.
For the boobies.
For the boobies.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.